Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ
First pitch on its way.
LeMahieu.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Grounded down the third baseline. Just getting started here in Philly. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout score at 2-3, and the inning is over. And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Andrew.
Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. In now, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Harper is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Hoskins aboard here at first with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is in off the plate.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Torres backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 2 for 3. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 6.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball one. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Still only one out in the inning. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Gene Segura will be next. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Leading off the inning, Torres, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. No offer from Stanton. It's ball four, so he'll head down to first. So a runner on first with one out now. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. And late reactions, and they got him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder Scott Kingery. Lays off 1-0. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. 2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So coming to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Gregorius.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. Makes the play. 1 away. One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, JT.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the
Here comes the first
for
pitch.
Philadelphia, the center fielder, Andrew.
And we are underway this afternoon. From Miami.
1 o'clock.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. At the plate, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Bryce.
From the belt, the pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. McCutchen gets his lead at first, nobody out.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Turner has a play. One away. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Now in the box, JT Realmuto. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Pollock on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Peterson. He tracks it down, and that will end the... Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Dickerson going back. Still going back. Gone! And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Velasquez has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first.
Bellinger.
He's set. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 0 for 4. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Muncy over at second. Turner on at first with 2 down. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
The right fielder,
Adam Morgan, gets the call out. Out of the bullpen. First offering on its way. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
And now they've got him picked off. And he'll just put the tag on him, and he's out trying to steal home. Now at the Corey Dickerson, his past history with Hyunjin Ryu. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. He pulls this one into right. Verdugo is there, and he'll bring this one in. It's flagged down deep in the hole.
Batting 7.
Now batting, Gene Segura. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Morgan.
Adam Morgan.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Muncy is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning. Now to the plate, Alex Verdugo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone. Now at the plate, number 16, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
No strike.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing. And it's fouled away. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And so here's the pitcher now. Hyun-Jin Ryu the next to bat. Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Ready for another chance? John Peterson. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's hit missing 3 at-bats. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. 2-2. Here it is. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. 0-1 the count. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. The 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things down 0-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Got him swinging, and that will... And in steps Scott Kingery. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Scott Kingery.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. McCutchen, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Pollock to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Pollock will get there. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner, a base hit in his first trip. Nick Pivetta is going to come on to pitch here. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Hard on the ground towards short. Segura has it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Lifetime in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 6. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike one. Slider finds the zone for a strike. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. One for one.
Number 17, Rhys.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Pollock giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11. Here's Corey Seager. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Seager.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, number 16. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a fastball swung on and missed. So next to the plate for the Phils, Corey Dickerson. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 31, Corey Dickerson.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So stepping in, Gene Segura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Peterson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Nick Pivetta. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th. Sean Rodriguez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Sean Rodriguez.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Verdugo racing back at the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double from the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew McCutchen. And they're runners at the corners now. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Verdugo retreats. Jose Alvarez, a 5'11" left-handed reliever. Enters the Kike Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Expecting a potential bunt. Corner infield. No balls and a strike to count. This is line to left. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first down.
Number 31.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And he'll step out for a moment here, maybe to give his guy a chance to catch his breath in the dugout for a moment. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. He's set and the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The count now at 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. So a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2, and maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. Joe Kelly takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Now batter.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. 0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batter.
Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0. Popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground. 1 away. Here's Corey Seager.
Number 5.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here it comes on 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Alex. To go.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Popped up. Kingery shading to his right, and the inning is over. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's gone 2 for 8.
Number 31, Corey Dickerson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Verdugo facing back, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The batter, number 2.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Peterson. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding into the box, Scott Kingery. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0. Fastball well outside. Hard on the ground towards short. And he is out on the tag.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 16. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. David Freese will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 25.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Harper has it in his sights, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Jock Peterson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52.
First pitch on its way. This is a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Peterson is there, and he has it for the out. And now Bryce Harper. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. Career numbers against Baez. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Harper running from first. Hit out towards second. He's got it, and there's out number 2. At the plate, JT Realmuto. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
The set and the 2-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in. And looking for more.
The Dodgers, the second baseman.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Hector Neris takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Hit in the air down the right field line, and foul. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here now the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. No thump out of him in this game so far as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch gets him swinging. He struck him out. Settling in now, Corey Seager. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 1 for 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The set and the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Alex Verdugo would be next. He's set the payoff pitch, and he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Juan Nicasio answers. to call the pitch.
Now pitching for Philadelphia.
He's set.
12.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside.
A swing and a miss. That retires this. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Verdugo waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Corey Dickerson. He doubled his last time through. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Runner at second, one away. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And the quick reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. The 3-1 hit softly on the ground to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Jay Bruce will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pollard. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
The third baseman, number 4. Got
strike one to start the at-bat. Segura leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, no, he muffed it. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Jared Hughes enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Stepping up to the plate, number 16. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Number 45 come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 45.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. The 2-1 on its way. Kingery trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that's taken high for a ball that's full now. 3-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Dickerson makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson, his career line against Jared Hughes. He's a .333 hitter. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. David Robertson takes the ball now and inning number 9, making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Our final line score this
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
7 o'clock.
High in the air down the right field line. Castellanos has it in his tracks. 1 out. Standing in, Bryce Harper.
The right field
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Game time temperature a comfortable 76 degrees. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Reined in. Throw in time. Striding into the box, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show.
Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's Chris Bryant now. His past line against Aaron Nola. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The next Cub up, Ben Zobrist. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bryant at second with 2 down. And a breaking ball swung on and missed on the side. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. His past history against John Lester, he's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third. And no advance. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson.
Number 31.
Pulled toward right center field.
Dickerson.
Castellanos moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Gene Segura standing in. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag. Grounded back up the middle. Baez has it. And there are 2 away now. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Pitch popped up. He's under it and makes the catch standing inside the visitor. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead a foul ball. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Up with it, Real Muto. But the throw is not in time. Contreras is aboard after the strikeout.
No left fielder.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 8. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught out of their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Real Muto. And the throw to first ends the inning. And in steps Scott Kingery, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So 1 away in the inning now for the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Now the first pitch here from Lester. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. McCutcheon, a 32-year-old veteran who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. The kids are buying his jerseys.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, John.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Hit in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it. 1 away. Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. And he gets ahead 0-1. Baez stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
1 and 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
Number 44, Anthony.
Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and foul, though it had the home run distance. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Real Muto gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The
first offering on its way.
Rhys Hoskins.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Right side hit hard, and this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Line to the right side. Castellanos is going to have room out there as he digging in for his second at bat. Chris Bryant. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Third baseman, Chris.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bryant is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Gene Segura.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box, Aaron Nola 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery.
Scott Kingery.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. And there he goes towards second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Fouled off. Lester sets. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the... Ready now, Wilson Contreras. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-1 the count. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Freezes him, a strikeout looking. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Schwarber.
1-1 to Schwarber. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Now another 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Real Muto goes to get it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Line toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play. And coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The right fielder, number 3.
And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 tries so far. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Bullet back up the middle. Hayward patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. In now, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He'll come home with it. Oh, and Hayward shoots off the cannon. He is out at home plate. Digging in now, Corey Dickerson. Dickerson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
Good action on the sinker. 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. Two men gone. Pedro Strop answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Ready with the 0-1. Off the outside. That time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Outside, 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing. Victor Caratini is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Caratini.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's Javier Baez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Stepping up now, Anthony Rizzo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Logan Morgan takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
For Philadelphia.
First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Now both runners on the move. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Caratini, the runner at third. Baez is at second with nobody out. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
Now batting.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate, and that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Real Muto. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
The right fielder,
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And that's taken for a called strike 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. The tag, and he is out at third. David Phelps is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, David Phelps.
Number 40 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Phelps, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 4th. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
The center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th. And now Bryce Harper is past batting line against David Phelps. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Schwarber is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Nick Pavetta gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Nick Pavetta.
A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. And that's out number one. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He was punched out looking at strike three last time through. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first
line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends. Now in the box. Hoskin, number 56, is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one.
Number 56.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball two.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. In the air now, out to left. Schwarber has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Grounded to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hayward.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. McCutchen going back, and they have taken the lead. Albert Almora will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2. Almora with an even count. 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Anthony.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first. Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 24.
Corey Dickerson will be charged with trying to start a rally in the ninth as they go to work against Kimbrell. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Jay Bruce will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 23, Jay Bruce.
Lifted in the air to center field. Will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The third baseman.
Now batting, Scott Kingery. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 the count. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game.
Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping in, number 10. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Pittsburgh, the left fielder.
First pitch
number
on
10.
its way. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. That's by him for strike one.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Real Muto recovers, and the throw is in time. Marte is retired, 2 down now. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Vargas, the former Royal, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Swing and a miss. Blew the... Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the center fielder, Andrew.
Here comes the first pitch.
McCutchen.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now it's 2-0. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Number 10 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Harper swings and sends a ball well hit out to right. Into the second deck and gone. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The first baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Hoskins.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. On a line to shortstop. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hoskins stands at second with 2 gone. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, number 55.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Bell.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Colin Moran. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
That is it.
So digging in now, Kevin Newman.
Number 27.
Starts him with the knuckle curve high for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
And he'll step on first for the out. This side is digging in, Corey Dickerson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Dickerson.
That's popped up. Newman over to his right. 1 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And he can't field it cleanly. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jason Vargas. Archer looks in. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 10 is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Adam Frazier.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Frazier is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting 8.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Soft liner towards short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Up next for the Buccos, Chris Archer. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And he pops it up. Hoskins has got it, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Scott Kingery as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Kingery.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Oh, and he misses it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. McCutchen takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Ready for another chance. Bryce Harper. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. McCutchen takes his lead at third with 1 away. Pulled toward right center field. Is in pursuit. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the second out of the inning. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Hoskins, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. At the plate, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
JT Realmuto.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte going back. into the shrubbery and gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a line drive. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The throw into second. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dickerson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Archer comes set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Newman's got it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. At the plate, number 10. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Number 10.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Starling Marte looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Dickerson is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Settling in now, Kyle Crick. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's there, and the inning is over. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jason Vargas. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Line towards center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen, no hits to this point. First pitch on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Another 0-2 home. Popped him up. Kingery trying to get there, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are two gone now. Into the box now. Kevin Newman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up.
Looking at a fastball to end. Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch. Strike one to start the at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And that misses. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Frazier from the outfield grass. And that's the first out. And that will bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but
high and deep to center field. Marte going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now
ready once again. JT Realmuto. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Throw over to the bag, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Archer comes set. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Quick going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
Number 2.
Stepping up to the plate, Gene Segura. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. That gets down and the inning will continue. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
The pitcher, number
so
44.
Here now is the pitcher, Jason Vargas. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Popped straight up. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. And he's safe. And in steps Scott Kingery. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hernandez is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding into the box, Elias Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jose Osuna will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jose Osuna.
High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. And the inning is over. Stephen Brault gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
A defensive change for the Pirates.
First offering on its
Now
way.
playing right field, number 30.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Hit softly down the line at first. Bell brings it in to second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
The first baseman,
digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Harper, base runner at first with 1 out. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Marte is there, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. He'll get it into second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw comes back in quickly, holding the lead runner at third, but the batter was able to hustle up to second with 2 away. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 9-0. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson, who made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Line drive to left. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defense. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Number 10. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The center fielder.
1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And there's out number 2. Striding in, Kyle Crick. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Popped up. Kingery has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through. Gene Segura standing in.
Leading up for the Phillies.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Frazier ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Jason Vargas. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in, Scott Kingery for his career in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Crick moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Crick. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Riding in once again, Bryce Harper. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Count is 1-2.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bell is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Into the box, Colin Moran. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Colin Moran is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box now. Michael Feliz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. From the stretch. Hit on the ground to third. Moran comes up with it. And there's one down now. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Marte going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He went deep back in the 5th. He's set and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Ready now, Adam Frazier. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Elias Diaz. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Harper is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Jacob Stallings will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 58, Jacob Stallings.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a fly ball, and this should do it. Dickerson is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Our final line score this afternoon.